Hello, welcome to this video on dealing with algebraic improper fractions. I've just chosen a question actually from the textbook. This is from Year 2 book, exercise 1G, question 3. I'm going to show you what I think is a rather efficient technique to do this. I'm going to bypass the whole algebraic division route. I'm going to deal with the coefficients and substitution. So if I multiply through by the denominator, I multiply everything by x times x minus 1. On the right-hand side, the left-hand side, we just have the numerator left. And then I'm going to have a x squared times x minus 1 plus b times x minus 1 plus c times x minus 1, because the x cancels out, plus d lots of x. So I've multiplied through by x times x minus 1. Now we're going to do some strategic substituting. Let x, first of all, equal 0. The easiest substitution. Negative 3 equals, we've got negative 3 on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, that's 0, so a disappears. That's 0, b disappears. That 0, d disappears. So what are we left with? We're left with negative c. Negative c, which implies c equals 3. There's one of them. Switch colour for the next bit. Let x equal 1. I choose x equals 1 because it's going to get rid of some stuff on the right-hand side again. But if we look, we've got 1 cubed minus 1 squared minus 1 minus 3. So we've got 1 minus 1 minus 1. We've got negative 4. So look what happens on the right-hand side. This disappears because the x minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. This disappears, and we're left with d. So we've got just d. 1d. And what does that imply? Okay, so this gives us d equals negative 4. Now we need to do some more substitution. Let's try, I'll do this in a different colour just so hopefully it's a bit clearer. Hopefully you can see red okay. X, let's let x equal 2. I'm going to use a positive number, it's just a bit easier when I'm substituting. So I've got 2 cubed is 8 minus 2 squared, which is 4. 8 minus 4 minus 2 minus 3. Should get negative 1 on the left-hand side. Let's have a look. So on the right-hand side, you've got a, for the a bit, you've got 2 squared times 2 minus 1, so 4a, plus 2 times 1 of b, so that's 2b, plus, we know c is 3, so that's going to be 3 times 1 plus 3. And then we've got 2 lots of d, which is minus 8. So I can make that into 4a plus 2b, rearrange things a little bit, equals 4. Just draw a line under that. I've just created the equation there. Let's go back. Let's use black again. I'm just going to let x equal 3. It doesn't really matter what you choose here in a sense, because you're going to create a simultaneous equation. I've chosen 3 because it's an integer, it's positive, and it's small. So let's look at the left-hand side. 3 into this, 27 minus 9 minus 3. So 27 minus 9 is 18, minus 3 is 15, minus 3 is 12. So I've got 12 equals. I put 3 into the rest of it. I've got, for A, I've got 3 squared times 2, so I've got 18A. For B, you've got 3 times 3 minus 1, 6B. And then you've got 3 minus 1, that's 2 lots of C, which is 6. Then D, you've got 3 lots of D, 3 lots of minus 4, negative 4 is minus 12. I rearrange that to make 18A plus 6B equals 12 plus 12, 24, minus 6 is 18. Well, that looks a bit like I can simplify it. It looks a lot like I can simplify it. So I divide through by 6. I get 3A. 3A, that's 3A plus B equals 3. So we've got some simultaneous, well, a pair of simultaneous equations here. Let's go up and deal with this. So 4A plus 2B equals 4. That's number 1. Number 2 is from here. 3A plus B equals 3. Now create a third equation. 3, I can do that by doubling number 2. So if I double number 2, I get 3, which is 6A plus 2B equals 6. Sure, we can all solve these simultaneous equations, but let's go through it. 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1, 6A minus 4A is 2A. The B cancels out. 6 minus 4 is 2. So I've got A equals 1. And what you may have seen already, which was obvious to some degree from the equations, 4A plus 2B is 4. 3A plus B is 3. You see that B is 0. So we do not have a value for B. It's not there at all. So what can I can write out the right hand side now. It would be 1x, so x. B is nothing, 0. C is 3 plus 3 over x. D is negative 4, so minus 4 over x minus 1. So you can write that out at the end just to show your answer, but you've got your answers as A is 1, B is 0, C is 3, D is negative 4. I'm sure you can set that out better than I have, but I just wanted you to show you the method. Just quickly reiterate. There we've multiplied through by the denominator. We'll do some substitutions. We can work out C and D because it's easy to eliminate using x and x minus 1. We then do some other substitutions to set up a pair of simultaneous equations which we can solve to find A and B. Well, I hope that's clear. Thank you very much.